In this video, I interview Miles Richardson, author of Reconnection, Fixing Our Broken Relationship with Nature. Before jumping into Miles's book recommendations, here is a description of Miles's book. How did our relationship with nature become broken? Why does it matter? And how can we fix it? From a past in which we were embedded in the natural world, revolutions in farming, science, and industry have seen the human bond with nature eroded, with the promise of prosperity offering happiness and meaning in life. This mindset may have delivered comfortable living for many, but there is growing recognition that the root cause of wildlife loss and the warming climate is people's disconnection from nature, which is also an important factor in our mental health. Yet solutions focus on technical fixes to treat the symptoms of that damaged relationship, such as reducing carbon emissions and increasing habitat. What we urgently need is a whole new way of thinking. Click the link in the video description to buy Reconnection. I asked Miles, do you have a favorite smart thinking book, and why that book? Miles says, several, but selecting one, I'd go for The Spell of the Sensuous, Perception and Language in a More Than Human World, by David Abram. It weaves together philosophy, anthropology, and personal accounts that awaken the senses and ignite a deeper connection with the natural world. It was one of the first books I read that helped me see the boundaries between human and non-human dissolve, how our mind is both our body and the landscape. Abram helped me reevaluate my relationship with nature and appreciate the intricate interplay between perception, language, and the vibrant natural world around us. The Spell of the Sensuous, Perception and Language in a More Than Human World, by David Abram, is described as David Abram draws on sources as diverse as the philosophy of Merleau-Ponty, Balinese shamanism, Apache storytelling, and his own experience as an accomplished sleight-of-hand magician to reveal the subtle dependence of human cognition on the natural environment. He explores the character of perception and excavates the sensual foundations of language, which, even at its most abstract, echoes the calls and cries of the earth. On every page of this lyrical work, Abram weaves his arguments with passion and intellectual daring. Click the link in the video description to buy The Spell of the Sensuous. I asked Miles, what's the most recent smart thinking book you've read, and how would you rate it? Miles says, Novacene, The Coming Age of Hyperintelligence by James Lovelock. I thought it was good, a compelling, at times slightly disturbing exploration of the potential impact of hyperintelligence on our future. For such a topic, it's accessible, covering some of the intricacies of artificial intelligence and its implications for humanity. It has science, speculative imagination, and is an engaging short read about the evolving relationship between humans and technology. Novacene, The Coming Age of Hyperintelligence by James Lovelock, is described as scientific leviathan. James Lovelock describes how the next evolutionary cycle that heralds the coming of the singularity could involve humanity coexisting with the cyborgs for the good of the planet. A standout metaphor for me from the book is that the self-aware AI race will see us the same way we see plants today. For some, this could be science fiction, but for the creator of the Gaia theory and the CFC detector, this is reasoned and considered prediction. Click the link in the video description to buy Novacene. I asked Miles, do you have a favorite childhood book? Miles says, yes, The Observer's Book of Birds from 1976. A simple guidebook to birds in the UK that I annotated, more scribbled in, as a young child. The Observer's Book of Birds by S. Veer Benson is described as describing 243 species with 100 color and 101 black and white illustrations. Click the link in the video description to buy The Observer's Book of Birds. Thanks to Miles Richardson for the great book recommendations. Click the link to read the full interview on smartthinkingbooks.com, and don't forget to check out Miles's book, Reconnection, Fixing Our Broken Relationship with Nature.